Selena Gomez, and you're watching the Disney Channel. Show your stuff. First up to show their stuff is Flan, the man, James.
Hello. Oh my god, so many things. Right. I'm making a presentation about some refactoring, which is fun. I'm working on Kotor 1996 with Mariana. It is a point-and-click adventure game. And this is what it looks like if you're me or Mariana and you're working in the Unity editor all day because I've added lots of things, like gizmos and things, so there's arrows all around showing like things that interact with other things, and also like the flow of the game, sort of like you can travel between scenes and stuff like that. But also what I wanted to talk about today was the basically all of our placements for items, which is the key part of the game, and something I've been doing to improve how they work. I hope it's an improvement, but we'll see. So I'm going to be very quick with these because there's a few different things, but basically what I've got is what I've had for a while is a sort of there's the old style placements, because we started the game with these where it's it accepts an item in a place. We quickly moved away from this and did this more stacking system, but we still need these occasionally. So this is like a placement where only a light bulb will fit, so we don't want to have like you can put any object here and start stacking books on top of it. We just want the light bulb, so we still use these specific placements. So the thing I'm refactoring is this idea of having a point-and-click controller. We still have it, but it's basically the script that handles like you clicked somewhere, what's going to happen. And previously, I've had it sort of just do a single raycast at the point of the cursor. So this is kind of intuitive. You say, my cursor is at a certain point, what object is there, and then object, do you have an interaction I can do? So like in this case, this simple placement component, it just says, are you holding the light bulb? Then you can do it. I put in too much information in the text, but if you're interested, read it, I don't know. We've got these stacking components, and I just want to show it's like these white areas. This is a gizmo that shows like the number of cells that we've got, and then the red is any placed items that you can see how many cells they take up. So these ones are a bit more complicated. If your mouse hovers over the space, it will try and find the best position to put the item you're holding in, like close to your cursor. But it's still like, are you over the box, like over this white box? And then it will try and find a spot near that. And then similarly, if you actually hover over one of the items, it will see like, hey, do you want to pick up this item? But if you were to sort of, say you were to hover over this lampshade, but you were holding a book, it would say, oh, I can't, you're holding something, so ask the stacking space, like, where should I put the book? And it will say, up here, but I don't think it will actually, because the lampshade shouldn't have stuff on it. But anyway, this is the old way. The point-and-click controller says, what's under the cursor, and then thing under the cursor, what can you get me? So this, oh yeah, it's refactoring time. I'm sorry, Mariana. Mariana hasn't seen this yet. That's how we do it. So the new hover system, I've got sort of a game view and a scene view. Basically, what I'm starting to do is more of a when your mouse is at a certain point, I'm taking a small radius, doing a circle cast, just checking for all the 2D colliders, and basically I'm saying every single collider nearby, or every single interactable object with a collider nearby, hey, what options have you got for me, and how far away are they, and which ones would you prefer? So it's a bit more complicated, and there's been a lot of bugs with like, especially like sending preview information. So like, yes, we decide which one's the best option for us, but then like actually making sure that the preview, like, hey, there's a book in the place that you might place it if you click, like making sure all of that connects up has been quite a lot of work. But yeah, you can see this circle here on the scene view where we can see like this is the radius it's checking. I also have a debug window because I always like, if I'm doing a really complicated system and I am struggling to understand it, especially if I'm like in the debugger, in the code, and I pause it and it's like, it's a list and I have to dig through it. Like, it's much better to have that list visible in real time so I can move my mouse around the screen and this will change. Also, hopefully Mariana can make some use of this and sort of understand, like, oh, hey, that's what's happening, and tell me, like, hey, it keeps trying to pick up the shade. Oh yeah, they're called Shady and Bulby. I guess that's a thing I hadn't realized until I did this. So yeah, it's been pretty good. This is the last slide. It does need some optimization, and it does this sometimes. So the example is on the left. You can see I'm holding my mouse on a bookshelf, and it's like, could go literally in all of these places, and then it just throws them all away. So it's like, no, that's too far, that's too far, that's too far. May as well just put it where your cursor was. So I need to cut this down a bit, but at least I can see, like, I can see the algorithm working in real time, so I can see, like, oh, what should I change? Any questions? Cool.
All right, next up, Marianne.
I'm working on Gotham 1996. It's a game, and since we're gonna release in like 2 months, hopefully, then we've been getting some help. Yes, some help with also with music from Brian now, and it's been really cool because we can already hear it in the game. I think I should put it on like this. Sounds very subtle right now. Yeah, so I'm gonna show a little bit of like spoilery stuff, so and cheat my way into the right places. Yeah. So this new main character now has a face. I thought they wouldn't have a face, but they now have a face. Okay. And then when you go to sleep, sounds changing. And then if you go to cheat more, didn't work. Oh no, wait. Okay, I'm trying my best, but today is kind of sleepy. I'm just gonna show you the corridor now, because that has new content and that's what we've been doing. Oh, what is this shape? But if we cheat, we get a secret. A secret thing. And the cat. There was no cat. And we can go upstairs. There's new apartment. Couldn't possibly cheat through this. Yeah. mm, Close your eyes. I'm not supposed to see this. It's a puzzle. Yes. Anyway, that's some of the content we've been working on, and any questions are welcome. I'm sorry, I'm not great at presenting always.
You have a question in the back?
I do. It's about like the overall flow of the game. So it is in a sense akin to a point-and-click adventure,
Yes.
but at the same time you can click anything and everything. What's the plan for people to get too lost in it? Or is it the whole deal? Be free and explore. Click all the things.
I think it's like we make it a bit easier with the like hover stuff. So ideally, everything you can interact with has a special, like either the cursor changes or I think in this apartment we don't have that yet. But either the cursor changes when you don't have an item, or the items will have like hover. So basically we're like we've had playtests where people click on everything and are disappointed sometimes where not everything works. So we're trying to make like hover a thing so that you always be sure before clicking that it's actually interactable and not just like guess. Yeah. Any other questions? Yes.
It's not really about the presentation we did. I was wondering, the game is called what is like, unless it's like a very important story thing that gets revealed, but what's the name? Like why is
It's actually, it means apartments in Estonian. So yeah, it's very obvious for a game about apartments.
okay, sick.
Yeah, and it's 1996. It's because it's the year. It's a very lazy name, I guess. But it's good because no one has used up the Estonian words for game names. Yes.
How many apartments are you planning to make?
This is the third one, and there will be a fourth one as well, and maybe a secret one. But I don't know if we don't know. Yeah.
All right.
Wishlist on Steam.
Thank you.
I have to remove Mariana before she reveals all the secrets. Alright. Next up is Sananana.
Alright. Hi, I'm Nanda, and I'm here for since like 2 weeks. And
To message request.
find
No,
my.
it was there. It was like third down.
Oh, there. Yeah. That's old. So I showed I'm showing off my game Abyss of Kings. I showed it off very slightly last time I was here, but I made a more proper presentation now. So it's a chess-based FPS, and I have a video about like the first. Originally, it's a jam game, and this is like the first area of the jam game, like a little bit of a what I've been doing on it or how it's been looking like. Maybe I'll skip ahead a little bit to the interesting part. So you can see other pieces introduced. And there I definitely died on purpose to let you play it yourself. It is on Starburner Games itch.io if you want to try out the jam version. And now a little bit what I've been doing since I'm here. I'm trying to rework the weapons because guns don't really fit the theme, and yeah, I want to make something that's more unified. First weapon I've been adding is a sword, because swords are cool and it makes the pawns more difficult in the early game. Here's a little demo of that. Next up is a crossbow, as like your first ranged weapon. It's all very prototype, it's not super much thought behind it. This is just repurposed sniper from the jam version. Then I'm trying to add a chakram, which is like a bladed ring weapon. I think it's Indian. And it comes back to you, which is kind of like a more magical thingy I'm throwing in there. This is what it looks like. And this is what it looks like in the game right now. Yeah, see, when it comes back, you can still cause damage and stuff. And lastly, there's going to be magic rings, which like cast projectiles out of your hands, and you can find and combine different rings to change how your spells work, which I'm not done with prototyping them yet, so I don't have a GIF for that. But this is like roughly what it's going to look like. And yeah, it's a little bit similar idea to Noita, but much more simple. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If there's any questions. Yeah. Yes?
Any inspiration behind the chess theme, or just because you like
Well, the theme for the jam was 1-bit, so I was already like thinking black and white, and I think my girlfriend suggested the chess pieces moving around, so yeah. Yes?
Did you mention your timeline for finishing, or?
I don't quite know yet, but it's probably still gonna take a while, because yeah, it's very small still, and I want to expand on it. Yes?
Do you feel worried that you might run out of enemy types to add at some point?
Not too badly. Like I haven't shown it off, but there are now different, a lot more like all the chess pieces with different like special abilities, and they have like different colors. So there's going to be more variety with the chess pieces, and yeah.
The DLC will include checkers.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Next up. Oh, thank God, finally green. Next up. Ooh. You're up. You're right in combat.
You know how computers
She
work,
might
right?
just stay on the couch. She's tired. I gave them access. Wait, I did it. Why didn't you do this?
Alright, let's take someone else meanwhile. While we fix that.
We're gonna try.
Next up. I need to start changing people's names.
And just say you're signing as J Jam.
Clementine,
Yes.
you're next.
Where am I? I can't find myself.
Check message requests.
Yeah, and message request. Yes, yes. I hope the link is public. Shit. Okay, I haven't made it. Another one.
Julia!
So I am Julia.
See if this works.
This should work. It should work. Yeah! So hi, we are still the Naravan Games team. We're still back from Switzerland for a new weekly news. And when I say new weekly news is, we were not really there. So it's not really a weekly news. But we're back. So, as I guess a lot of people know, we're working on this game called High Schoolers, and for a long time now, still in like this phase that you can see. High Schoolers is an adventure game where every choice matters. We love horror movies also, so we try to do a horror movie game, and it's part 3D, part visual novel. So we're trying something. So yeah, in the team, so it's like a reminder of who we are. We are me, basically, Julia, who is here, Isa, which is in Zurich, and Lucy, which also is here, and Keval, which is in India. What I do is basically camera, light, and sounds. And since we're coming from the movie industry, basically I only know how to edit in timelines. So everything that is not timelines, fuck off. But yeah, I'm trying. So it's really learning by doing. Julia is the person who writes, do the game design, and also draw. But since she started to learn how to draw 6 months ago, she's also using pictures to draw. But it's getting there. It's learning by doing. But we also have professional people, like Isa, who is a professional programmer in Zurich. She works for Okomotive, who did 4 Lone Sails and 4 Changing Tides, if you know those games. And she basically makes everything easier. We basically can make the game that we want. We only the things that she did. So we don't really need programming. I mean, we still need programming, but she makes everything that we can actually put everywhere in the game to make things happen, which is amazing and also very scary, since we don't know how to do. But yeah, it's cool. We also have Lucy, which is an amazing illustrator who helps us with everything that you can also see. so visuals, and Keval, which is a 3D artist and animator from India that we did work also with him on our previous game, and we decided to say, yeah, come on board. But yes, since the last game we reduced the team a lot, so everything that we do right now, since it's also learning by doing, we use a lot of assets, which is really nice, but also creates a lot of problems, like consistency in everything that we do, because now we are in the stage where we're mixing placeholders and things from the asset store, which it doesn't really make sense. So we're trying to find ways to make it happen, like trying to change stuff a bit, stylization of trees, for example, like that, trying to use shaders and stuff, or redrawing the texture by hands, which can help a bit. So we're trying ideas to make the game our own in a way. So we'll see where it goes. But also brings the thing that I'm gonna ask or like say tonight. So basically we are not there yet, and we're looking for people maybe to help, or if you have any ideas to propose, because we're missing obviously art direction, 3D and texturing, because I'm kind of sick of doing donuts and plates, and also helps maybe with shaders that we can use and optimization. We know now that it runs on Switch. Tonight we know that it runs on Switch, which is kind of sweet. But we need help, so if people can help, that could be nice. And the other news is, because we're back, the to-do list is we are gonna make a demo right now. We're doing it, so this is why we're like stuck in the basement. Make a demo for the India Arena booth for the games, the next Gamescom. We also going to go to the Reboot Blue at the Dubrovnik, which is pretty cool. Also, we're gonna discuss how to publish with a spell for the Switch, and also we're gonna go to the Nordic Game Conference, and we are leaving on May 29th. But obviously we will come back at some point. Voila, and we're gonna stop to speak French.
Mercy.
So thank you. If anybody has a question, go for it. Yes.
When you say that you want help, what does that mean?
It means that in the sense, or like 3D, for example, we might need someone to help us with the 3D, making assets, or just helping us.
Do you mean you want someone to join the team?
Yes.
Okay.
That could be interesting. Yes.
Okay. So you're looking for people to join the team. Just
Yeah.
wanted to clarify.
Yeah. Voila. Thank you very much.
Alright. Do you get your shit together now?
So try again.
Okay. Someone you're on. If this fails again, oh my god. I'm just kidding.
It's working.
How does this work?
He's like,
Oh, I'm gonna start. Alright, we'll just be introducing ourselves tonight. You might have seen us already in the house. We arrived 2 evenings ago. I'm Sama, this is my boyfriend Joram, and our dog is Cherry on the couch. You've probably seen him around. Next slide, please. He made the slideshow, so please don't judge me for this. Things that I like to enjoy are reading, mainly fantasy books. I have a motorcycle, which I like to drive in the summer. Favorite games is important here, so I put some up there. Skyrim was like the first real game that I got into, so that has like a special place in my heart. Power washing simulator is just, I don't know, I love it. It's really satisfying. And Inscription, a friend of mine recommended it to me a little while ago, and I loved it. It was really, really cool. So, I'm not actually a game developer myself. I used to be a nurse, but I'm currently not working. So I'll be here as a volunteer to hopefully make the garden a little bit better. Who knows? And I also, for fun, do some 2D art and UI work for Joram's game, which is nice, I guess.
Oh. So, yeah, I'm Joram. I've been here like almost a year ago, and now I'm back. Yeah, I'll get to that. But yeah, some of my favorite games are on here. I just really like managing things, so that's why Software Inc., Factorio, Satisfactory. I don't know, I'm just really into numbers go room. And Project Zomboid because, yeah, inventory, right? And Root is also on there. It's a board game, which I got into recently, and I like it. So the reason the driver license is on there because I like to collect driver licenses. Like not actual the cars, but being able to drive them. So I'm getting there. Yeah. What else?
What are you working on?
Yeah,
or is that going to come?
Yeah, it's gonna come here.
Oh, right. This is Cherry.
Oh, this is Cherry. Yeah.
First we have Cherry. This is our dog. She's a little over 2 years old, and she's always at our side because she has separation anxiety. So if you've been wondering why she's always here with us, that's the reason. We're trying to train her to stay in the room every now and then so we can have a peaceful dinner in the dining hall. So hopefully one day you'll see us there. Yeah, she's a stray from Bulgaria. We got her when she was like 7 months old, I think. So we've had a lot of shit to overcome. But we've gotten this far, so she's doing really well so far. So, but if she ever bothers you or whatever, please let us know and we'll try to maintain her as good as we can.
And now I'm gonna try to explain what I'm doing here. And I'm nervous for crowds, so...
Aren't we all?
Yeah. Oh, and this is our lovely home.
Wow.
Back in the Netherlands.
Lovely.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, I'm working on a little Roblox game with a friend of mine, Luke. He's back in the Netherlands. And it's a dungeon delver. How it works is, this is like the main place. People collect here. Currently there's only one person, it's me, but... like you get here, there's lots of little shops and things you can do and buy and sell and upgrade. And there's a dungeon starter place where you start your dungeon. You can like gather a team and just go into a dungeon and kill buffed noobs and other creatures. So I've made some maps, I made guns, I animated everything, figured everything out. Sana did like the 2D, like the icons, all the little things. All little things.
Yeah, and then
lots of work.
Companion is all the programming.
Yeah, Luke does all the programming. This is a little boss. It's not like recorded, it's just images because...
We'll show it next week.
Next time, yeah.
Keep it exciting.
So here's the action with animated guns, which you can't see because it's not on a video. But they're animated. Yeah, little upgrade things. There's more options in other menus, but there's no pictures of it. Oh yeah, so the game currently has over 200 items. I'm a bit ambitious. 12 of which are guns. We've got some tools, like special abilities and such. And right now it looks like it's got 60 enemies, but more is on the way. Some of which will have like special abilities. And some won't, and bosses as well, and boss battles. These are the first 4 maps. Almost done. First 4 maps. Like the left top is based off of some Italian village. The right top is like the desert temple of Minecraft or something. We've got some building going on and basically just a plains. I think that's all.
That's it.
But yeah, we hope to launch in like 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
It's the goal. Let's hope we get some players in there. Yeah.
That's it.
It's a little presentation.
Any questions?
Any questions? Yeah, that's the one.
Nope.
No
What is Cherry's favorite game?
Cuddles. Our favorite game. Attention is what she loves.
Attention.
And walks.
And walks, yeah.
How long do you plan on staying here?
This time it's a bit less than a month,
Yeah.
so 28 days,
Like-
I think, 27.
Yeah, I think like till 19th or 20th of April, something like that.
So a bit longer than last time, but
Yeah. Till the garden is fancy enough, and I can.
I'll have to stay longer.
Or he throws me out.
Let's go.
Yeah,
I mean, can't get worse.
that's true.
Well,
I haven't been in the garden yet. Let's just wait.
All right. Thank you so much. Clementine? Is this what?
Okay. Cross your fingers. Yay. Yeah, it's a download. It's a demo. I will start with presenting myself. I'm Clementine. I'm French. I'm full of stress and not very good with presentation, but I will try. I started working on Cursor Quest as a prototype, just an action type prototype that I will show you right now. Like that. And like, where can I extract things in download? And hope it's work. It works. So the pitch is a grandma who lost her husband, and she tried to recover a photo of a loved one, but seems like some folders are encrypted, and they are her husband let her decrypt software. So when you try to go on folder, yeah, you can find like this folder is the game he plays. So you have old memories. And when you try to go to encrypted folder, you have a minigame when you have a cursor, and you click and release to shoot arrow, and you have to complete the room to decrypt the folder. So that's the first folder, just a training things to get the grip, the hand on the battle format. Yay! So you can enter in private. Oh, there is a a list of cool people. Okay. Okay. I can understand that. So now we will have a fight with some tougher enemy. A reverse end. That's a demo. Sorry. So we will shoot at you, and you will lose hers if you. Oh shit! I don't have munition. Yay. And there will be more. Ooh. I will try to play. Great. Ouch. Okay, and the last folder with a new type of enemy who will appear just after that with the shotgun end. If you see any similarity between the two, that's just your brain who try to. I will kill it. So I will die to show you. How is it? Yay. I failed. So this is the first serious game I made. I made this with my girlfriend and another friend of her. I'm the programmer in this project, and I hope this will be my first commercial game to release, and I hope to release it on Spelkollektivet. And thank you to having me in Spelkollektivet. It's a wonderful place, and yeah, it is the end. If you have any question, I will answer it with a perfect English, I think. Oh. No question? Oh, sorry.
Do you primarily see the challenge of the kind of just decrypting mini games being introducing new enemies, or are you going to have like time limit constraints with completing, or do you have any ideas?
Yeah, at the moment, this demo is based on the action, because this is a prototype I made at the beginning. But we plan to have a puzzle room, a fight room, yeah, and that's it. Even the fight, I'm inspired by the Doom game, who each enemy have a function, and you have to have the right weapon or the right arrow to fight it. So yeah, it's planned to have a multiple fight, multiple room type. Yeah, it's okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Next up, Pierce. Oh wait, sorry, you're private.
Yes.
Fooled you all. Next up, Nicholas.
So I'm sharing great doings confidently at SGDC because I'm really happy I got to work on this skin and I want to share things about it. So basically this is the first prism skin for Smite 2, which basically means he has like 3 recolors and they all have different recoloring effects, and they set up a very cool system to work on this. I just have to shout out that, because basically it was no work recoloring all the things. Main work went all into the first kind of set. So let's watch some videos first, right? And let's start with the original one. So we want sound. So I only did the effects work on this, right?
Your middle tower is under attack.
So the whole idea was like to make him a little bit more light-hearted than the original version, because he's a full-on hardcore ninja in his base kit. So, and then we have those recolors that I mentioned, and the cool thing with the system they set up is basically that all the coloring is done via gradient mapping, and I only have to change out the gradient on the individual particles, or you can use multiple gradients, like 3 different ones, and you can just switch them out and everything gets recolored in an instant. So there was a really fun experience, and it was a great collaboration. But yeah, those are longer than expected. Do you already have any questions? No? Alright. Smite 2. And this is, I think this is my favorite version of it in the end. It just feels great. Alrighty, let's get back to the presentation. So, what do I do as a VFX artist on a game, and very separated? I basically do a lot of texturing, meshes, and shaders. This is a basic workflow. So, for example, all those tornadoes you've just seen are basically mapped with those the top ones, the top textures. It's a dissolve, it's a color map, and it's some noise in there. And then the other one is a seamless lightning texture, which I can put on maps, and a seamless horizontal, which I can put on ribbons and stuff. And then I obviously need to do some flipbook animations, so everything gets chucked together. We have the smoke, we have the lightning, and we have all those little leaves you can see flying around. Then even more animations, stuff for mesh trails, and some stats that have been done for this effect. It's like 9 materials / shaders that I needed to do from 0, and then I did like 34 instances of them, manipulate them so they kind of work differently visually. And then I created 10 new meshes, reused a lot of assets. For example, the tornadoes have been done on base Susano. I just retextured them basically. And then it was all the 4 recolors are like 224 particle systems. That it was thanks to the amazing system that they gave us. It was all able to be done in like 10 days, which is, I think it's actually insane. Yeah, that's why I need to thank Hi-Res and Smite for the opportunity. And Brad is the producer and Chuck is the art director for VFX on the team. Both amazing people. And because I always tend to forget, and Brian always announces me, he is everything for me. All right, any questions? Cool.
Hey, stuff. Coming straight out of Estonia, Helen. Missed the opportunity of saying a crazy motherfucker named Helen.
What?
Never mind. It's a song.
Hello, I'm Helen. I was here last year. It was like a school study thing, like around October. But now I'm here independently. I come from Estonia. This is Estonia. While I was away, I finished school. These are my classmates. I work 2 assets for this game. And that's about it. Thank you. Any questions? No. One.
Jesus Christ!
Can you go back to the picture of the school, class picture?
Are
they all related?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
What's your favorite game?
It's a difficult. It's a difficult question because, like, I've thought about it. It's a horrible question actually, because what does favorite mean? Like
right now.
Right now.
Most played within last 2 weeks.
I like Brotato.
Okay, sorry I asked.
Yes. Yeah.
You do stand on comedy?
What? No.
Question.
Why? Can I ask questions back?
No.
I know. I thought just the whole thing was very funny.
Hey, no feedback.
Yes.
Sarah, about the game you need to work on. But sorry, I didn't really catch what do you exactly work with and what do you do?
I do assets, 3D assets. and I texture them.
What's the game?
It's Outlaw Kingdom.
Yeah, well, what's it all about?
You rob people.
How? In what way? Like a massage or?
What?
You rub them?
Yes. Okay. Exactly. It's wonderful. You would love it.
Any more questions, Larry?
Yeah.
Were you forced to make this presentation under duress?
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. I feel like we need to force Helen to do this every week. Next is no one.
All right, that was everything from our online presentations. And the next ones are secret, where we're gonna talk shit about you. Bye.